Woohoo!
Hey everyone, welcome to another Willie's Ramblins and Pickup video. Well, for the past few weeks, I've been on the hunt for a NES Mini Classic. I have not seen any in stores whatsoever. I do find them on Craigslist around my area for like $180 and stuff like that, which I'm not going to pay that kind of price. I'm not that enthusiastic to get one. I'll pick one up if I see it, but I'm not going to pay more than retail for one. As a matter of fact, I've been considering just waiting until they show up on the second-hand market in a couple of years or so and pick one up for then, and I give Nintendo any of my money. I don't feel like rewarding them for being so short-sighted on shipping those things out. But anyway, besides that, I made a few visits this week to a couple of antique stores. Visited one down in Selma, North Carolina called Trackside Antiques. Had some cool retro toys in there. They had a few Atari 2600, nothing really spectacular in there. I also visited another location called Rick's Comics and Toys. A lot of G.I. Joe stuff at his store. Pretty neat little store. It's well worth a visit. It's down in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Let's see what else. Oh, let's get to some of the pickups I've had. So starting it off, from CollectorVision Games, I picked up the Electric Adventures Classics. This is a really nice little cartridge here. It comes with 3 games built in, and they're variations of arcade games. It's just been renamed. You know, for example, we have Meteor Strike, which is asteroids. Then we have, what's the other one on here? Birds of Orion, which is basically Phoenix. And we have Munchmania, which is Pac-Man. Nice little collection of games on one cartridge. My buddy Tony Cruz at Electric Adventures does a lot of cool stuff for the ColecoVision. He also makes some games on the television. He's got an NES game out called Meteor Swarm as well. So he does a lot of neat stuff. Let's see. Oh, I picked up a multi-cart for my RCA Studio 2. And come to find out, I don't have an RCA Studio 2. Oh well, when I find one, I'll have a multi-cart for it, so I do a little bit of video series on that as well. For my Intellivision, I was really excited to get this. My LTO flash cart. Oh yeah! This cartridge is from Left Turn Only. It is incredible. One of the things I like about it is the ability to create your own menus for the cartridge. You can have directories or no-use directories. You can color code your ROMs or your directories, make them easier to pick out what you want to do. Software is very easy to use. Can't say enough about this cartridge. If you have it in a television, you really need to look at this cartridge. It's freaking incredible. Next up, for my PSP, I picked up Densa de Go plus Train Simulator on here. As y'all know, I like train sims and train games in general, so I had to pick this up. And what's neat about this, in train simulator mode, I can't tell if it's the graphics being generated or if it's actually photorealistic stuff, because it looks real on my PSP screen like you're driving it like a train. It's phenomenal. I've never played this on the PSP before, so I'll spend a little bit more time with it and get the hang of it and try to figure out the Japanese subtitles and everything so I can play the game. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game on the PSP. Also picked up a Super Cobra box that was loaded with manuals for the Atari 5200 system. Just chock full of manuals. So that's pretty awesome. I got a whole bunch of manuals now for a 5200. I had a multi-cart for it, so I didn't really need the cartridges. But I like having all the manuals to the games for the multi-cart. So this is pretty cool to have. Also picked up a Tomitronic Breakup. Tomitronic Breakup. This is basically a... Oh, how can I describe the game? It's a hand-eye coordination type of game. It just has one single button. And the object of the game is try to time your shot when you hit the button to get the ball to go back up to the top of the screen and knock out a brick. and you acquire points when you do this. The ball will speed up, it'll slow down, but basically what you got to do, as soon as it hits that hit line, you got to hit that button to bounce that ball back up. Pretty interesting single button game. It's actually quite a bit of fun. This one looks brand new. I don't think it was ever messed with. It originally retailed for $29.95 and it had it marked down on sale for $19.97 when this was bought back in the day. Cool game. And then from Radio Shack, or Tandy, we have Alien Chase. This is a really neat two-player game, or you can play single player too. Basically, the object of the game is a little alien running around on the screen. You got to fly your astronaut around to try to capture the alien, bring him back down to your base, and put him in there. I think you have to have 6 or 7 aliens before you win the game. But what's really neat about this is 2 people can play at the same time because it has dual screens. There's a VFD screen on one side for player 1, and there's a VFD screen on the opposite side for player 2. I'm looking forward to playing this game with my wife Heidi and take some video of it in action. It's actually a really fun VFD game from Radio Shack. And then lastly, Basic Fun has released a couple more little mini arcades, which you've all probably seen my little review videos. So we have Q-Bert here that they've released. And then we have the little Centipede Minicade that they released that have full color LCD screens, which is freaking amazing. Some really cool stuff. Now for the Toy Tune podcast, I have a little prize giveaway going on, where I'm going to give away one of these Q-Bort. That's his evil brother, Q-Bort. I'll be giving away a Q-Bort. I said it again. Q-Bert Minicade. And all you have to do to enter into the contest is to simply go over to the Toy Tune Podcast Facebook page, and you'll find the posting about the giveaway, and just share a toy memory. You can also just email an audio clip of a toy memory as well to the toytunepodcast@gmail.com. Or you go over to iTunes and rate the Toy Tune Podcast, because I'll be checking that as well when the contest is over. And I plan on announcing the winner in March, when we do our first recording in March. So you got about a month to get a toy memory submitted or whatever. So yeah, pretty neat little Minicades. So other than that, nothing else much going on besides not being able to talk correctly. So until next time, everyone, go out, have some fun, go visit a classic arcade, have some good times playing some cool retro video games. Thanks for watching.